Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to be talking you through the red lipstick concealer, which is becoming very, very popular at the moment. And the principle behind it is color correction, but you are applying a red lipstick or a very, very pink, oftentimes, or with a tad orange lipstick underneath the eye area. And what this does is it corrects the skin tone. You then apply your foundation or concealer over it, depending on how you're applying your makeup. So, is it a good idea and should you do it? The truth of the matter is that unless you have very, very deep skin, and I'm talking really, really deep skin, a red lipstick isn't the best option to go because it's too bright. Very few people, even those with the darker skin, don't tend to need a bright red or a red concealer, red lipstick under the eyes because it's just too severe. The other problem with the lipstick method is that the emolliency of the liquid of the lipstick, because what can happen is a lipstick texture is so very different to that of a concealer. A lipstick is more emollient, it has more room to travel, it doesn't stay put the same way. So I hope that kind of makes sense, so that you've got something there that's definitely going to move around, and you're then going to apply your concealer over it, which theoretically should set it, but oftentimes it wouldn't set it the same way because of that emolliency. And of course, if you went out and got a matte lipstick, you've then got the trouble of matte lipsticks are very, very drying. And unless you're a 12-year-old girl, you really don't want anything that dry underneath the eyes because it's going to make you look older. There are so many good correctors on the market. Bobbi Brown does great corrector. In fact, the correctors are everywhere. And for that reason, I recommend a corrector over using a product like a lipstick or even a cream blush, because the emolliency of them is just oftentimes too great and leads to too much trouble underneath the eyes. However, with that said, if you have had great results with using a lipstick as a concealer, then let me know and leave it in the comment section below. I really want to open this up to those of you that have had great results and those of you that have had bad results. I have never used a lipstick underneath the eyes, and the reason being is because obviously I have a very large collection of concealers and correctors and a whole myriad of other things to use under the eyes, so I don't personally need to. I have tried it, I've tried it on myself, tried it on my friends, but it just doesn't work the same way I want and can leave too much of a cast underneath the skin. A good corrector will correct the color issue without leaving you with, say, a green tinge or a pink tinge or a purple tinge, depending on the corrector you've used. Hope that makes sense. I know it sounds great, and absolutely give it a go. You could theoretically take a tiny bit of like a liquid blush that has a red tone to it or a pink tone to it or an orange tone to it, and blend a tiny amount of that into a concealer, and you can get colors adjusters that do that, and I'll put the link in the description bar below. That's a much better way of creating your own corrector, and I've even got a video on it, so I'll see if I can find that and link it too. There you go. Don't forget to leave this open so that we can hear what your results have been by using a lipstick as a corrector. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks so much. Bye bye.